gals, never here from Drake Queen Gaming to Subby Mounts with the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with another Let's Play episode of Dawn Chorus, Devon's Path. So yeah, let's go back into Daddy Devon's Path, shall we? Alarm chaining, we're up, and let's go. Had a little bit of a wild night, y'all, so bear with me if my reading is a little off. He extends his paw, and I hold it. Homes aren't found. Homes are built. If I want to have my own, I can't run away again. I have to roll my sleeves and start working on one. A buzz of sound explodes around me. It takes me a moment to understand what's happening. Conversations. All around me buzz conversations. People leaving the hall, all talking to themselves excitedly. It's so odd to hear voices speaking words after these pieces. Feels like I haven't heard words in eons. Oh, alright. I turn around to check if Devon is still there. The reality still seems a bit shaky, as if the last elements of it were still falling into place. I wouldn't be that surprised to see him vanish. He looks just as lost as me. Jackets? Oh? Ah, right. I headed for the exit, forgetting I'm in my shirt and our jackets are in the cloakroom. A queue is forming there already, but our seats were at the back, so we were also one of the first to leave. We dress in silence. I feel like I'm just adjusting back to seeing with my eyes, and everything feels too bright and too sharp. I'd like to wait for Rune, if you don't mind. I'd like to have a word with him. You don't have to wait for me if you have plans. Oh, I don't mind waiting. Miko and the rest of the group leave through near the door and take their jackets and coats from the second cloakroom. The wolf notices me as he grabs his jacket and smiles encouragingly before they climb the stairs and leave. Did you see where Rune was sitting? I don't think so, no. Probably behind us. I think I would notice the antlers. Maybe. There were a few antlered persons in the hall. I don't know if I could tell Rune apart from them myself. Let's wait for him at the exit so that we don't miss him. How long are we waiting? Under 10 minutes. The place is deserted. The place deserted, didn't it? There's barely anyone left in the lobby. If Rune was somewhere there, at the Vinyl's corner, or even in the cafe, it would be trivially easy to spot him from here. What now? I'll send him a message. I think it's time to go. I look back at the lobby one final time. Such a gorgeous building. The cafe here must be nice too. Looks like it's already closing though. The concert room is still right there, behind this thick black wall, encased as if in a shell or a sarcophagus. Maybe walls like these aren't for acoustics only. That place felt like a completely different world with another set of laws and laws of physics. Maybe it has to stay separate for the magic to work. The salmon today was incredible, absolutely. But I think so far my favorite restaurant experience here was a Peruvian place in Anslo at the coast. Peruvian? I don't even know what they eat in Peru. It was very heavy on seafood. Lots of raw fish, distinctly South American, but with a Japanese twist. I love tuna skewers the most, I think. Whoa, you're lucky to have tried. I'd be happy to return there, maybe for my birthday dinner. Is this an invitation? My heart starts beating faster. I'll see, but it would be nice to organize something. Rune has been pushing me to celebrate my birthday somehow. I never really did that before. Huh? What do you mean you never celebrated? The parties I had in my childhood flashed before my eyes. These are such treasured memories of mine that it's hard for me to imagine I could not have them. Not even as a kid? As a kid, yes. My parents always invited a few friends, and we've had a party in my home. We've run around in our backyard, played around a tree we had there. We've had apple pie. Not as an adult, though. I never felt the need to celebrate it. It's important to celebrate. I feel like our cultures are not celebrating enough, to be honest. What happened to the feasts and the carnival and the pagan celebrations we were told about at school? I'm sure we've lost something with them. At least we have the Midsummer and the Yule, and the British their Saturnalia. I don't know. We only have the 4th of July and the winter holidays, but even those feel just like a way for us to get us to buy more stuff. I hope you spend your birthday the way you'd enjoy. Going to a restaurant sounds like a good idea. Yes, I think I like it the most. You're invited too, of course. Warmth. Such warmth spreads through my chest. I want to say thank you, but the silhouette ahead of us, standing on the rocky beach, catches my attention. Is that Rune? I think you're right. He's standing still like a marble statue, rising directly from the ground, even his jacket completely still in him in this still night. He doesn't move as we stride towards him, too focused on the view, perhaps. Rune? Ah! Oh! It's you! What are you doing here? And how did you get here faster than we did? I came to the shore because of how quiet it is here, and I needed some quiet. And I left after the first piece. Ah, we tried waiting for you in the lobby after the concert. Oh, sorry. You disliked it that much? Oh no, quite the contrary. It was so intense that I didn't want to listen to anything more after it. I fell into a certain mood. I got this feeling I didn't want to let go just yet. If I stayed for the second part of the concert, the other pieces would inevitably alter the feelings I felt. That one piece felt like enough. Aren't you cold? Now that you mention it. Not terribly, but I should go somewhere warm soon. Now that you're here, would you mind if I joined? Not at all. And I know just a place where we might find a table. Play on, Rune. How much time do we have left? Half an hour? They better hurry up with the teas. I should be there for the bus, yeah. If there's one person that can't be late, other than the driver, that's me. Devon's tail swings behind him, making wide sweeps across the carpeted floor. He seems on the edge with his arms on his chest and absent eyes. That, in turn, unnerves me, and I tap my bare paw against the carpet. If this had been a date, then it's not exactly going great. At least we're here together, I say to myself. Devon agreed to go to the concert with me and then invited me here himself. How did you like the concert? Oh, well, that was something. I'm still processing it. It was much more intense than I expected, but also such a nice evening in total. I love the Philharmonic, especially the concert room. I'm glad I was there with you, though. I'm glad I was there with you, too. I don't think you know how much it meant to me that you invited me. I'm grateful to you and Rune both. You're making my time here so much more fun. Here are your teas. Enjoy. Ah, thank you. The tea master puts 2 teapots and 3 cups on our table, doing a small bow before he leaves. Our teas steam from the teapot necks like dragons breathing out. How'd you find this place? It seems very nice. Just the way you would expect. Rune recommended it to me. I'm back. Oh, we've got the teas. Which one is the baka? The banca. What's that? I never heard of that kind of tea. The bancha. Okay, I never heard of that kind of tea. Interesting. This one smells of Peru. So it has to be the other one. Ah, great. I need this so much. He takes the teapot closer to him and pours some light green-yellow liquid into his cup. Oh, this one smells so nice. Bancha, anyone else? I'd like some, please. So, how are you feeling? Better than this morning, that's for sure. But this has been a rough lesson. Having some space to think about things helped a lot, and I thought a lot at the concert. I don't know how it went for you, but it was a super intense experience for me. I thought I was going crazy. Never before has any music done to me what this concert has. But then it ended, and I regained contact with reality. It was intense. I think I fell asleep soon after it started. I had some intense visions, too, but now I'm not sure how much of it was the music and how much was just a dream. Definitely influenced what I've seen. I'm very curious how the piece really sounded, because I think I missed at least half of it. I'll have to listen to it later. Now I know I should sleep better after going to a philharmonic, because I fell into a nap too. I don't think I missed anything, though. It was just a light sleep. It was scary at parts. I was preparing to hear a kind of classical music people usually know. Something like Tchaikovsky, E.P. Beauty. E.P. Beauty. I think Miko told me it would be rather radical. I'm sorry I didn't warn you. Like, water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's jump back in, shall we? Okay. Oh, I enjoyed it a lot. It was way outside my comfort zone, but it was good to be thrown to the depths like that. It really felt like a moment of creation of the world. I would have never checked it out myself if I didn't go. I don't think listening to the piece at home would carry even a third of the power it had played live. I've been to a few symphonic concerts before, but never before felt the power of the whole orchestra this much. That moment when the noise built up and then the whole ensemble played a major chord. I don't know when exactly it happened in the piece, but it pulled me back from sleep immediately. Oh, this tea is so good. I'm glad they had bancha. It's a great low-caffeine option for a late evening sip. Glad to see you're so energetic again. You really scared me this morning. Yesterday was the lowest point in my life, probably, but it taught me so much, and this concert today helped me understand it, too. I could really sit down and reflect on everything. Perhaps why the visions I've had were all so hellish. Oh, that was a trip, and trust me, I know what I'm saying. But I'm on the other side of it already, and I'm glad for it. I'm happy for you. I think this is what I needed, perhaps what we all need. Sit down in a chair and be forced to do nothing but listen to the music and to our thoughts, too. I'm always running somewhere, doing something, and when I'm not, I'm on my phone or computer. I'm pretty much never bored, and there I was forced to be bored for an hour. It really helped. I forgot my mind could do this kind of stuff when I'm bored. I could look for some more boring lectures at the university, perhaps, but instead of skipping those to work on stuff. The tea really is delicious. I pour myself some more and sip on it, not at all minding the peculiar mix of seaweed and grass notes. I hope to get more time with just Devon and maybe really turn it into a date, but I don't mind Rune being with us. His presence relaxes me. I can move back from the conversation and just sip on the tea for a while. The concert really was intense, and now I better see how many obstacles there are between Devon and me. And I know I have to start doing more. I click of the safety belt and I'm ready to go. Everyone sitting? Great, we can go. The main light dims and the inside of the bus turns dark, too. The only spotlights here and there and white emergency strips on the sides of the floor shed some light on tired faces of students played in their seats. For a bus full of students, the atmosphere is surely hushed. Ah, so early. I'd be glad for a few more hours in the city. We've already had a lot of time. It's almost time for supper. But me too, honestly. Such a long day. I think I need some time alone later today. Lie down on the bed and play some music. Same, but that's a given. I can't imagine not having some time for myself in the evening. I need it like I need air. Feels sad to say goodbye to the town. Wish I did something more symbolic for a goodbye. I think I might get what you mean. I feel like the time we've been there wasn't enough to connect with the place, so I didn't feel a need for a goodbye. But maybe you're right. I like doing symbolic things to make for good memories. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!